In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, let's take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here Hold My Earrings. I'm your DM, Al, and today we have Henrietta, Yvonne, Laura, Daria, Sophie, and Hannah. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henriette. I'm from Norway, and I play a Kalashtar druid named Dalin.
Yvonne?
Hi, I'm Yvonne from Canada, and I play Cracker, a half-orc barbarian.
Laura?
I'm Laura, I'm from Germany, and I'm playing Byleth, a tiefling wizard.
Daria?
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
And Hannah?
Hi, I'm Hannah from the United States and I play a wood elf cleric named Feyre.
Excellent. All right. And I believe it's Laura that's giving us a little bit of a recap today.
Yes, I will. Okay. So we're in the cavern, after helping the old hermit, Brelat Shalulu, go to the astral plane with the Gith. He will return, but there's a bit of time. So there's some artifacts in the cave and some containers, and Dylan does not want to steal anything, so she's like, no, I'm not touching anything. However, Byleth is very curious, so she touches the surface of a container, which looks like really, which has some letters on it, and she gets hit by a lightning bolt and dies. But then she got healed, very nice, and she got this epiphany. The letters said, "Do not touch," and she can recognize the symbols now. So Charlotte does after Byleth and touches another container. And another creature like Lulu appears. It is not moving and it seems kind of dead. We inspect it. We definitely do not touch its bum, and nothing unusual is detected. It's just, I don't know, it's just laying there, and we feel kind of bad because I don't know. And well, then we take a long rest, and Byleth takes one with Charlotte to prevent her from drawing penises on everyone's faces, and we're doing burpees in the morning, just the usual stuff. And then we hear something coming down the tunnel, and we see the Dragar, and Steve, of course, coming into the cavern with an, to us, unknown elf, and we're like, who is that? And Dylan sneaks up on them, trying to scare Steve. She kind of succeeded. It was funny. And Steve introduces someone who was saved by Vizeran Devere, the unknown elf, and her name is Feyre, and she has been with Devere for a very long time. We also get to know that she's a diehard fan of Karansali, and she wants to meet her ASAP. And she knows we have met her, so she's like, oh my god, can you help me meet her? She's, yeah. And she also wants to help Devere with his motives, since he helped her too. And then Ashley speaks up, and she says that we did not send a message in a long time, so she wanted to see if something had happened or if we had not kept our promise. Of course we did not, but they're very urgent with the matter, even more urgent than we are, I guess. And so Dylan casts Conjure Elemental again, and this time it is a new one. Lavinia has told them of their desire to reach Megara, But first, we must travel the path of lava to reach the hut of Iron Forge, and we have to awaken her from her slumber. The problem is, the last time she was awakened, a volcanic eruption occurred, known as, or the consequences were known as the spell plague. However, apparently she was not directly responsible for it. The spell plague legend said that because Mistra was murdered by Cyric, the Mount Hoteno inside Neverwinter Wood was, erupted, and that was the reason why many of the imprisoned spellcasters were freed. So, Farah knows the way to Megara, and it can be found behind the iron door. We're a bit unsure because of the consequences that happened last time, so we want to contact Karansali and ask her what we should do, because, we're a bit torn. Farah suggests that we make a sacrifice for her to hear us. And of course, we also do not want to break the mustache promise, so we will free Megara. We write a note to Lulu that we're coming back, but we have to, do something else first, and that he should wait. And Dylan gives it the gun as a peace offering for the dead, friend of his, I guess. And then we get to know a bit more about Farah's backstory. There was she tried to do a summoning spell, a magic portal, and she was in the hole for a bit of the magic portal, and then she was chained up with other people, and she was put on a podest, and she was, she wanted to be sold, or she was sold, and then Devere just bought her, and Farah said that thereby he saved her. It sounded a bit like slavery, and well, Zinnies kept saying that she's brainwashed, which we all kind of agreed, but you do you, I guess. And then um, suddenly we hear some sound, and it is draconic, which Byleth understands. It is you smell or something, so they can smell us, and it's not a good kind of smell. So we come across some creatures of a lizardly like appearance, and they apparently see Cracker as a meal. So of course we have to fight them. And they also might serve as a sacrifice for Karansali. So we killed some of them, some fireballs were thrown, and then suddenly a big giant dragon appears in front of us, and that's where we left off.
Excellent.
Yay.
Yay!
So there wasn't any anal probing at all of the alien carcass? That's not what I remember.
I don't remember anything.
Neither.
I even remember a brown thumb on a mage hand.
No. That was all a dream.
Uh-huh. Okay, the dream sequence. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
It
okay,
was just a
fair
minor
enough.
illusion.
Yeah, a minor illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yes. So you're in the midst of battle still. There is, of course, this oops, sorry. There is this dragon. Oh, bloody. Sorry. There is this thing that has appeared, and it's clearly it. I mean, it. Some of you have seen dragons, haven't you? I think you have.
I have.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So you know what a dragon looks like. Sorry, what?
I know of them very well
Yes, you definitely
because of
know.
my ancestry.
Yes, as a dragonborn, you certainly are familiar with the concept of them, and most of you, I mean, dragons are kind of, they're so famous, right? That maybe with the exception of Feyre, the rest of you have all at least heard of them. If you haven't, I think Cracker's fought them as well, hasn't she?
Sure. I don't know. I was in pubs and stuff. Might have served one.
Were you not with the group when Delin? Oh,
Yeah.
That was
that
before
was
Jolt.
before, right?
Yep.
So yeah, so Cracker hasn't seen one before, but she's certainly, being a former tavern.
Wench.
Well, you said it. I was trying to avoid saying the word, but yeah, hostess, server, whatever. You've certainly heard the bragging tales. It's your first time seeing one up close, though. It's about 20 feet long. The wingspan is fairly large. Sorry, 10 feet long in this case. The wingspan's fairly large, but it isn't, the most impressive thing any of you ever seen. And Delin's seen dragons that were this size before.
Okay,
Maybe
so
even,
it's almost the same size as the black ones that we fought.
yeah,
Yep.
it's about the same size as the black ones you fought.
Okay.
You have heard people, all of you, with the exception of Feyre, have heard stories of dragons that were so huge that they could fill the entire sky, whether that was just exaggeration for narrative effect or if it was an accurate retelling and this happens to be a smaller, younger one, you don't necessarily know. You're certainly not experts on dragon lore, with the exception maybe of Byleth, but even Byleth hasn't really seen too many real dragons. She's just heard of them and she knows about them. So we are at the top of the order. I believe it is Zanise's turn.
Yes.
What would you like to do,
So,
Daria?
pew pew pew, magic missile at this one, the injured one.
Okay.
Pew, pew, and pew.
Mm,
And
okay.
moving back a little.
Right. So that actually will finish off that one. Well done. And we're up to Byleth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They're so far away though. It's not that much actually. Okay, I'm gonna move forward to about here. And Byleth hates dragons, she's, so
Little racial hatred.
yeah, she has a reason, like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Dragonborn and dragons. And so she attacks the dragon, of course, with with chromatic orb thunder damage, I guess.
Okay. Is it within range? I didn't measure it.
Yeah, it's 90 feet, so that's
Okay.
why I stepped forward. Yay. That's probably not enough.
It goes sailing way over the head of this dragon and it disappears off into the cavern. Before it actually hits the ceiling, the spell just sort of fizzles out.
Sad. Okay, that was yeah, not good. But I'm going back in defeat.
Aw. Remember, there's lava everywhere. Anything that
Oh
looks like
yeah,
lava
true.
is
Oh
lava.
no. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go like right in front of the Dwagar.
Okay. Anybody else notice Laura's accent sounds a little bit different today? Like she's hanging out with a bunch of new English people.
I do actually.
Oh my.
Actually,
I can hear it.
well, I'm studying English, so I'm taking this British course.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my.
taking over.
I please
But that's good. That's good.
remember,
Yeah.
it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Jesus.
Of course.
Yeah, I could hear it. I've got a good ear for that kind of thing. Okay, well done you. And it's funny, I just literally watched the Harry Potter stuff over the Christmas. So, yeah,
Did you?
new. Yeah, I rewatched the entire series. I binged it the entire
Oh, that's
series.
great.
I started to rewatch it as well recently.
Yeah, it
Oh, I
is
didn't
so
finish
much
it.
fun. I feel like the earlier movies are more fun.
I agree.
Uh, anywho, so the these creatures, the lizardy-looking creatures, they most of them disappear. They basically step behind some rocks, and you can't see them anymore. One of them steps forward, jumps over. Fucking earthquake! No.
No.
If I put it on the map level, it doesn't look as nice. So I'm trying not to make it look bad for the sake of aesthetics, but then I'm screwing it up. This one jumps forward. You can immediately see that he looks a little bit larger than the rest, although he is approximately the same size. He's a bit meaner looking, a bit more, buffed out. And he pounds his chest and he points at Cracker, and then he points at himself. Cracker can have an insight check for free to see if she understands it. But if she does, she should not say it to the party. She should whisper it to the DM in the chat.
But my insight roll is public.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
How's that? 13.
Yeah. Well, if you want to tell me what you think it is, you can whisper it to me.
Okay, hold on.
And in the meantime, the dragon starts flying. It doesn't fly directly at you. In fact, it starts to circle the cavern. And as it does so, it blows a gigantic blast of fiery breath. It doesn't come near any of you. It doesn't hit any of you. It doesn't seem to be aimed at any of you. He seems to be sort of flying around the cavern, screeching at the same time in a dragon roar. Are you still typing, Yvonne?
Oh, you didn't get it?
No.
Oh, weird. Okay, I'll try it again. Oh, because it picked up the bot. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. So I sent you a test. I'll just tell you. Might be easier. Okay. Now it's Dalin's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only one of these creatures visible. The others are all hidden, and the dragon, of course.
85. Well, I don't have. Oh, okay. I'm going to move a little bit closer. No, I don't have to because it's 120 feet. I am going to put the moonbeam right over this guy.
Oh,
Let's,
okay. Was there a
Yep.
moonbeam already on the screen?
it's coming up.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah.
So, can
Okay.
I enlarge it because it's? Oh, I can just. There you go. Thank you.
I think I can set it for a different size automatically. I just haven't gotten around to it. Let me see if I can do that now, since it's obviously not that size. You go ahead and keep doing what you're doing.
And I am going to move a bit, I think. Yep. No, I'm not going to head beside Byleth. If he's going to the group, I'm going to move away from the group. Yoink.
Yeah, I mean, there's
I don't
you
think
can
it's
only
going to help, but.
you can only save yourself, really.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I think we screwed anyway.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Charlotte.
Hey, I will magic missile the dragon.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you fire off the first one, the spell fails. You realize that there's nothing to target. You don't waste a spell slot. It just doesn't work.
Do I lose my action though?
Yes, you lose your action. The spell slot's not
Okay.
not wasted.
What? Okay. I'll
Do
move
we
behind this.
do we see it? That it fails?
You all can see Charlotte going pew pew pew, and then nothing's like the light starts to warm up in her fingertips. Nothing happens.
Just look very confused and hide. Okay, yeah. I have my turn.
Okay. Cracker.
Do you want me to say what I think
No,
is going on? Okay,
it's your
so
it's your turn now, so you can
Yeah.
do what you want, but it is your action if you're going to tell everybody else,
well,
or you can just do whatever you want.
I was gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna shoot at this guy
Okay.
because he pointed at me. I like being pointed at. Freak.
Rude.
Okay, so rude. So I'm just gonna shoot my longbow at him
Mm-hmm.
terribly. Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
I should know better, but I don't. I just don't know better. Okay, except for that
Is the
one.
moonbeam character sheet popping up for anyone else?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
doing it. I'm
yes.
trying to change. Okay, I'll stop doing it. Fine. You guys can delete it. I was trying to change it, but I'll do it some other time.
I didn't realize it would like pop up for everyone.
It's because it's a general character sheet, so
I see.
I could make it hidden first and then do it, but then Henrietta wouldn't be able to move the token around. Sorry. So Cracker, yep. You
Cracker
rolled.
fires off a 23.
Oh yeah, a 23 hits. Well
Okay.
done. It lands in his chest, and you watch as he sort of looks down at it and breaks off part of it, and then proceeds to pick his teeth with the broken end.
Great.
Sorry, what was that?
Great.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah, I forgot that was there. So Zanice, you're going to go.
Just a quick question.
Mhm.
Does Hannah not taking part in the combat?
Oh, well, Hannah is taking part in the combat. Yeah, good point. Well done. I'm going to put Feyre last, just so we don't get too confused. So we'll put you before Zanice in this case.
Didn't we actually roll initiative last time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
thought
think
we
I
did.
rolled a 7. I don't know
Yeah,
why
7.
I'm not here.
Oh, probably because I had to redo your stuff.
I also was in a different location.
Yeah. Well, we had to. We finally figured out how to fix Hannah's token. So Feyre's token rather.
I think
Yeah,
she was like up here, maybe?
I
were
was
you?
Up here?
I was
Were you?
here.
Oh,
No,
you
I
were
was
here. You were up
here.
here. Yeah, you moved up forward, didn't you?
Yes,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then I
Yeah.
did a shot and then went and hid behind here.
Okay. Fine.
That works. So, okay. So I am going to move over. Let's see. I want to go back, so I will move back here. And then I will
Nice and clumped together.
attack that little guy with chill touch.
Excellent.
Oh,
Did that appear properly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is going to just zip off into the distance.
Fun. Okay.
Okay. Well done. Well, you'll get the hang of it. All right, well done. Zanice?
Moving here and casting Tasha's Mind Whip on this one.
Okay.
And save 2.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So he grabs his head in it grabs its head in its hands, or whatever serves for hands or claws, um, and shakes it, and you can see that he looks upset. He even doubles over briefly, and there seems to be a little bit of expelling of something from his mouth, maybe like he was vomiting.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna change my sorcery points to 2nd level spell slot.
Ooh, excellent. Okay, thank you. Well done.
And that's it.
All right. Okay, Byleth.
Okay. I also noticed that the lizard folk was like, looking at Cracker and, being,
You all saw the pointing.
oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So, I don't know. I think I want to move to about here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like to. Do I have enough? Ugh, no. Okay, I'm gonna move here actually, and then I'm going to enlarge Cracker. Mm, to get the standoff feeling, because it's like him versus Cracker, and yeah, that's my guess as to what's going on, and yeah, you
Woohoo!
got this.
Thank you.
Which of course makes Cracker a nice big looking target for the dragon.
Oh no.
Everybody just
She'll
like
handle the
watches
dragon
as she
too.
suddenly stands up, and she's just huge. She's like 12 feet tall, right? Like practically 4 meters. She's just bulking out everywhere. Little cracks form in the basalt and the obsidian that's underneath her feet.
Nice. And I actually want to move like to here.
You hear one of the Duergar go, "Is she Duergar?" All right. Well done. Okay, so the lizardy folks and the dragon. Let's see. All right.
That's the best
Yeah.
Moonbeam ever. And of course, Moonbeam is over him. It's just, I think it
Yeah.
covers him. Yeah. So that's why it's on the side.
Okay. Yep. He seems to just sort of shake it off completely. I mean, you see like a little bit of singeing. Maybe he's got the equivalent, his racial equivalent of a light sunburn, and he just sort of moves right through it.
Moon
1, 2,
can penetrate
3.
in the
Huh?
Underdark. The moon can penetrate down in the Underdark.
Or maybe he didn't really bother him. Yeah. He's right in front of Byleth now, but of course he's affected by the mind whip, so he can't do anything else. Sorry, did I say something funny?
That's just he's standing right in front of me, so I'm just like, hi.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
He feels like they're smiling at you with his
I'm so
face.
scared.
The ones that disappeared previously suddenly reappear, and they all fire off arrows from these little stubby short bows that they're carrying. Um, let's see. In fact, they fire off 2 bows each. I think they're going to just aim for Delin. Oh, I guess they'll aim for Cracker because Cracker's the most obvious target. So let's have everybody roll. Everybody but Yvonne roll 2 attack rolls. The first one is actually with advantage, so you'll roll 3 d20s. Excellent.
Everyone?
Everybody except for Yvonne, because there's 5 of these guys. Great. Okay. So it looks like what's Cracker's armor class again?
15.
15, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the arrows hit Cracker. Vaughn, do you want to roll 5d6 for yourself?
Okay. Damn it.
Oh, well, I guess that's kind of an average roll. 21 points.
Half, right?
If you're raging, yep.
Yeah, I'm raging.
Okay.
Still raging.
Alrighty. Yep. Then the large one has already moved. The dragon dragon keeps moving in a circle, flies over all of you, and then proceeds to pass over you without doing anything, and it blows another gout of fire into the air. Dylan.
Mm-hmm. I am going to move my moonbeam over this guy up here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put it out of sight so we can see him. And I am going to turn into a Sabertooth tiger. And let's see. I'm going to move over here.
Do your cat noise. Do your cat noise.
And that's my turn.
All right. Charlotte.
Magic missile, take 2. On this one. Pew. Pew. Pew.
Okay. Yeah. On the third one, this one just sort of collapses and then tumbles from his perch and just lands at the bottom in a pile of broken bones and sinew. Well done.
Lovely. And
I think I want to multi-class into wizard or sorcerer just to get the magic missile. Get to do the pew pew pew.
Yeah.
It's got its limitations, though. All right. All right,
Well,
Cracker.
I take 2 steps over here because
Mhm.
I'm huge
Mhm.
and I'm liking it. And I'm just going to start hacking in a
Mhm.
reckless way.
Okay. Advantage on the
So,
first attack.
yep. And I'm hacking with my lovely little great axe there.
Ooh, wow.
Guess I didn't
Plus
need
the
the
D4
advantage.
damage.
Yep. Hold on one sec. Here's the D4. And then my second swing.
Well done.
And D4. Do I get D4 damage on the second one?
Yep.
I think
Probably,
so.
yeah, every
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
I don't know how much gets through, but don't you
Yeah.
point at me.
Yeah, he's I mean the chopping is just taking literal chunks out of him. So he's all cut up and bruised, and little bits of scales are flying all over the place. And he's bleeding, of course. Well done. Feyre.
Okay. I'm going to stay where I am and then try casting Chill Touch again on the how do I make the little oh it's probably not it.
Are you
On the
mumbling to
lizard.
yourself? Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
On
This one?
Yes. Trying to
Just ping. Do you know how to ping?
I think I've forgotten.
So just hover over the token and then hold down the left mouse button until it starts to produce. There you go. Well done.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So on that guy.
Okay. Now, okay. So that's going to miss anyway, but just FYI, if I don't always enforce this, but in this obvious case where Cracker is obviously in front of you, there is something called cover. There's full cover, 3/4 cover, and partial cover. Partial cover is 50% cover. 3/4 cover is 3/4 cover, and then full cover means that somebody cannot be targeted by any attack or spell that requires an enemy to be able to target them or see them. This guy would get arguably at least half cover, if not 3/4 cover, because Cracker is so big. So normally in that case, I would either have you roll at a disadvantage, so there's a -2 penalty for half cover, or 3/4 cover would be -5, or the equivalent of disadvantage. So just so you know.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that one, I mean, some people might say maybe it hits Cracker in the butt. I won't do that. It just goes off into space. But it would be funny if the first time out you zapped one of your teammates in the derriere. Okay. Well done, Zenice.
Moving up here and casting Mind Sliver at this one.
Okay. Well done. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. Okay. Well done, Daria. Anything for Byleth?
Okay, I am going to. I'm so, in front of him. So I think I'm going to Misty Step away. Oop. And I think I want to go like about here.
Okay.
And then trying Chromatic Orb again. With lightning damage, I guess. This one, of course.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And right. Yeah, everything just goes completely haywire. He's still standing on his feet, but he looks like he's down to he's on his last legs, let's say.
Nice.
Okay. I guess since he's there, he's okay. So he's going to attack. I guess he'll attack the giant tiger. Let's have 3 attacks. Yvonne, Laura, Daria. Okay. I think all 3 of those are going to hit.
Yep.
And so he's going to wallop you twice with this large club that he's got, and then bite you once as well on your tail. Let's see. That's for the club attack. That's 14, and then the extra bite attack. Your tail for another 5, so 19 points altogether.
That's fine.
All right. The ones that appeared and disappeared, I guess this guy has to roll his moonbeam, right?
Yep. Just oh, 6.
And he's going to obviously move out of the range of the moonbeam.
Mhm.
And we'll try to shoot at Zanice. Hannah, do you want to roll that attack roll?
Sure.
And then Sophie, you can roll the attack roll for this guy. So
Okay.
that'll be 2 d20s for each of you rolling. Sorry, Hannah. So that's another d20, please. Sophie,
Okay.
you're rolling 2 d20s.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Daria, you can roll 2 d20s. Sorry. Maybe you don't do. Maybe not Daria. Laura, you roll 2 d20s, and then Yvonne, you roll 2 d20s.
Shield.
Shield. Okay. Well, you'll use it if you get hit, but I guess you will be getting. Hannah, do you want to roll one more?
Okay, just one or
Yeah, just one, because you already rolled one. Okay. So, yep.
So it's
Your armor
16
class
with
16. Okay.
shield.
With shields. Okay. So, looks like first one's gonna miss. All of these. So the second one's gonna get through. Third one. So all of these. So 3 of them are going to get through altogether. For a total of 7 points.
Okay.
You watch as Zanice is peppered in her back and shoulders and thigh by these arrows as the rest of them rain down around you. The dragon continues to fly in a circular pattern and blows more fiery breath in front of it while it roars in anger. And it's Dylan's turn.
Mhm. I'm going to do a claw attack at this guy.
Ooh. Yeah, that gets through the scaly hide.
Yes.
And as you do, you tear at it and just completely destroy it. It's all just slices of lunch meat at this stage.
Nice. And I'm gonna think about looting him, but I'm not gonna do it. So I'm going to move. Let's see.
Free item interaction
Yeah.
fantasy loot.
Uh,
I mean, would you
if
want
it-
to loot anything from the guy? He smells horrible.
well, if he has gold, I can always wash it.
That's true.
Yeah. And I'm going to jump over. If I have 10 feet, I can
Yep.
jump 7 feet or something.
Okay.
The get farm. So let's see if and I have 40 feet. How much do I use? When I jump, do I use double distance or just distance?
I think it's just the same as your normal distance.
Okay. So then I can move up there. Let's see. Oh, sorry. And boop. And
All right. Okay. And Charlotte.
Magic missile.
Okay. Who you-
On this one.
Okay.
You.
Okay. Yeah. Very badly injured, it looks like. All 3 of them strike, of course. And just as he looks like he's about to make it, he tumbles over and lands at the foot of the little column of stone that he was standing on. Well done.
Look at me. Oh, cracker.
Feels like not really much of a fair fight. So I'm gonna follow over here. And
Are you jumping over the lava?
I'm jumping over the lava. Do you need me to do a
Yeah, let's have it
check?
because Delin is she's a saber-tooth tiger,
Yeah.
which actually has a leap ability. So
Right.
I'm gonna say that's not really a risky one.
Athletics check?
Well, athletics is it should be called something else because it's so badly named. Acrobatics would be the right thing for
Acrobatics?
jumping.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, you
14.
clear it easily. Yep.
And I pull out my longbow and I'm gonna just shoot at this guy. Can I see him from down here? Am I
That's
might
a
be
good
tricky.
question. And no, you cannot. The
No.
ledge is just in the way. You could probably get this guy if you were in the right position.
So if I back up one, maybe here.
Yeah, like if you jumped and you landed, if you had jumped and you landed over here someplace, you could definitely get at that guy.
Okay, hold on.
Or you
I
could have
need
even
to
shot
measure.
it. You could even shot this guy from further back when
Okay.
you were down here originally.
I think I'm going to go maybe just to here. And that way I've got a clear line of
Okay.
sight, if
Yeah.
that's okay if I change my movement to here.
You can get two of them. You can't get the one all the way in the back.
Okay. And I'm gonna shoot at this guy here.
Okay. 2 shots.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the first one's gonna
18
hit.
and a 15.
Okay.
And the 34, I think.
Can you post the enlarge again? It
think
Oh
probably
yeah,
does
the
work.
D4. Sorry, yes, the D4.
Yeah, it probably does work, right?
Yeah, it does. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. And 4D4. So the first one is, if it gets through, 9 damage.
Okay. So total
10
of how much?
9 and 10, so 19 damage.
Yeah, so the second one, just the rest of you watch as these temporarily giant-sized arrows that look almost like ballistae just skewer this thing, and then it tumbles to the ground like some kind of exotic reptilian shish kebab. Feel like a big woman now?
I do.
All right, Feyre. You're
So
up.
I'm gonna move here,
Yeah.
and then let's see how far is this guy.
I'll say if you want to get the one all the way in the back, you have to sort of be where Zenise is. Any closer and the angle doesn't quite work.
How about that guy?
Yeah, you can get the guy in the front.
Okay. I'm going to then cast Pull the Dead Injured.
Mm.
I think that, let me double check. That has, yes.
Yeah.
That'll be.
Mm-hmm. Well done. Oh. Okay. Well, if you succeed, it'll be 1 hit point. But you know, these things take time. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
his save.
You can do it.
What is his save?
You just roll a d20,
Okay.
and I know what the save. I'm not telling you what it is because that would be metagaming. So yeah, roll a 5. So everybody hears the sound of pealing bells filling the cavern, which you're all familiar with because you've heard it before. And the creature at the top of the ledge seems to react negatively to the effects, kind of almost as if it's been hit by somebody slapping it in the forehead very hard, leans backward, sort of recovers himself, and then looks back down and glares at Feyre.
Yikes.
So understated. All right, Zenise.
Moving here, and can I see the one in the back? This one?
Yes. Yeah, you can.
So I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. 1
Okay.
at the injured and 2 at the one in the back.
Okay.
Pew. And
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
All right. So 5 of them, 5 points to the one in the back and 4 to the one in the front.
Yes.
Okay. They both stagger, but they are both still standing. They look like they're very badly injured, especially the one in the front.
And that's it.
Okay. Great. Byleth?
I want to move
Mhm.
to around here, and then I want to cast Scorching Ray.
Wow, Jesus.
First at this one.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, the beam of fire just bounces off the wall.
mhm. Mhm.
Oh, actually, sorry. That one will actually hit. I apologize. So the first one will actually hit and finish him off.
Very nice.
Presumably
Yes.
the second one is going to go at the other one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll actually finish him off as well.
Oh, nice.
They both
Okay.
collapse. One of them tumbles into the lava and disappears forevermore.
Casting the third one at the dragon.
Okay.
I just don't like him.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
personal.
So as your scorching ray makes it towards what would be the tail of the dragon, you see that it just goes right through it and hits the ceiling above you, above it, rather.
I'm so mad.
Well,
Okay.
it's obvious that it isn't a real dragon.
Yeah. Still, my subjective view of dragons is too strong. My rage.
Do you do your best cracker impression?
Yeah. I'm doing burpees.
With your little skinny wizardy tiefling arms.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you.
Too bad your mustache isn't animated, as otherwise you could, do little mustache arm curls.
That would be amazing.
All right. Well, all of the lizardy creatures seem to have been defeated and killed. The dragon continues to fly around in a circle and bellowing out fiery breath. Anything else Lynn wants to do?
I'm just gonna sneak up and just look around the corner to see if there's anyone else in the cabin
Yeah.
or what it is.
Yeah, let's have a perception check. Do you get
Mm.
advantage on smells? Is that it?
Smells, I do get advantage on, yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to sniff the air as well to see if I can smell any more of those lizard guys.
Okay.
Let's see, perception. Oh my god, that shouldn't be possible.
Well, you're overcome with the putrid scent of all these horrible creatures, as well as the acrid smell of the lava and burning stone and whatever other minerals are in the molten rock around you.
Just gonna
But
take my paw and kind of scratch at my nose. Try and get the smell out.
but there isn't anything that's obvious. You can't see anything obvious. There's nothing sort of just right around the corner. Charlotte, anything for you?
Did I see that where this scorching thingy goes through the dragon?
Yes, everybody
Wait.
saw the magical beam of fire basically move right through the dragon as if it wasn't there and then strike the ceiling and even knock down a couple of stalactites.
Okay. I'll move her up here and uh I guess I'll look to see if there are any lizard shaped shadows hiding maybe.
Sure, yeah. Give us a perception check with
Okay.
your non-dark vision human eyes.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That seems about in character. Yeah. Maybe she's too distracted by the idea of another dead body that she can interfere with.
Shut up. That was one time.
We all make mistakes.
All right, giant cracker.
All right, Giant Cracker's doing the same thing as Dylan, checking around for. Let's see how far. I guess this is going to take me 2 acrobatics checks, isn't it?
Yes.
Because I got to
Was
cross this path
was-
here.
that a Sophie sneeze just now?
I didn't sneeze. I was just coughing.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Okay, so I'll go to here and take an acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
So I somersault over that one,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I somersault over this one.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, and I'm looking
Woohoo.
around, and a movement and a perception check.
Sure.
Oh, you know, looks clear.
You're
too
like
busy celebrating jumps.
Yeah,
exactly.
like, oh, look at this.
Does Cracker do like the floss or something?
Oh yeah, I'm totally flossing.
All right. And then Feyre.
So I'm probably gonna stay where I am, but also look around. So
Yeah,
another perception.
you're
We'll find them
Yep.
eventually.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's
little perky elf ears. No, I mean this is kind of Feyre's first real live action sequence, right? She's not really been in live combat before. Scoring kills and destroying lives. I mean, some of these creatures probably had parents and children. So maybe Feyre's kind of just taking it all in. It's kind of funny that you guys are all rolling horribly on your perception check.
Where are these
I rolled a
damn
1
lizards?
and a 2.
Yeah.
It's just on advantage.
rolled a
1 and 2.
three.
Does Zenise want to do anything?
I trust my teammates that they gonna find if there are any more lizard, and I'm gonna loot this one.
All right. What exactly does Zenise do when she loots the body?
Give me gold, give me gold, give me gold.
Why can't we be a good party? I don't know. It just seems so unfair. Well, as you can see, he's got a number of martial weapons there. The truth is, you find a couple of things that seem interesting. There is a little necklace that has a number of odd items on it. Several what appear to be bones, something that looks like it could be a mineral. Maybe it's a scale from a very large creature. There is also something shiny. You think it might be a gold piece that's been punctured through so that it can be strung up on a loop as part of the necklace. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot that you would consider to be truly valuable. The weapons seem to be made very crudely, as if somebody with rudimentary skills had put together a couple of items from zerk wood and stone and little bits of metal tied together with what might be dried sinew from some sort of creature. One thing that you do see is that there is a little medallion separate from the necklace, and it has a very rough, crude image that seems to have been carved into it. The medallion itself is made of a very soft metal like lead, and it looks a bit like an iguana, maybe chameleon, some sort of a lizard with bulging eyes. And that's all you find.
I'm taking the necklace and the medallion.
Okay. Make sure to put it in your inventory.
Yes.
Byleth.
I want to go up to here.
I thought you were gonna flip
Yeah.
it over and examine the backside.
Oh
See if he's hiding anything in what some people call the prison pocket.
no.
Oh my gosh.
No. I would never. Um.
Again.
Oh, never again. Yeah. No. I'm too focused on the dragon. And I would like to. Could I make an insight check? To try to discern what, if it's an illusion, what kind of illusion it is. Like, why can't I
Yeah.
hit it? Why can't I kill it?
Absolutely. I'll call you'll try to figure out what it is.
Mm.
That in this case, it's going to be an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically, you should interact with something before being able to do it. But in this case, you've kind of already interacted with it in the sense that, you've cast a spell. So
18.
yeah, you believe that this is what might be considered to be a permanent, very powerful illusion. And if you were to watch it for a lengthy period, you would be able to confirm what type of illusion it is.
Uh-huh. All right. I convey that to the party.
Okay. Nothing else happens other than the dragon continues to fly around the cavern. It even flies through the moonbeam with no visible effect, other than the moonbeam just continues to shine straight through it. Anything for Dylan?
I think I'm going to see if I can find a button or a lever or something that might have triggered the illusion.
Very good. Where are you
And
looking? What are you looking
where?
for?
I think I'm going to kind of, let's see, start around here and maybe go over here afterwards.
Sorry, I didn't see where you were going to.
I'm going to start walking up here and just
Okay.
look at this wall to see if I can see anything. And then if I can't, I'm going to walk over here afterwards
Okay.
to see. So investigation, perception.
Yeah,
What
do
not?
perception checks. Yeah.
Let's see. I can't smell this, so I guess it's not an advantage. I can I can try and smell and see if the big lizard touched anything to see if I can feel his scent on any surfaces.
Oh, yeah, very clever. Okay, go ahead.
I'm a tracking dog. Cat. 24.
Ooh.
Yeah, as you sort of brush past the little outcropping down here, there is definitely the strong, pungent whiff of the creature that you had slain moments ago. And as you look at it, you can see that there is what appears to be a natural outcropping, but the very top of it looks like a separate, almost too perfectly shaped, round little platform. It's about 6 inches wide and in diameter, and it looks almost like a very miniature column. It only protrudes out from the top by another sort of 3 inches.
Okay. I'm just gonna do when dogs, hunting dogs, do a kind of stance where they mark that they found birds or something. I'm just gonna do that towards
The
here.
rest of you all watch as Delyn's tail suddenly points straight back, and her left paw, sort of front foreleg, sort of cocks up and holds it in that stiff position. You even
Let's
hear
see.
the tail go boing.
Boing.
All right. Very good. Charlotte.
I guess I'll walk up here and like
Mhm.
try to figure out what the heck this is. Maybe this thing, this tower thing.
How are you gonna get up there? Or are you just
Well,
looking at
I'm
it
not
from
gonna walk up
underneath?
to it. I'm just looking at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It looks like it could be a sentry stand.
Okay.
It's out of use, but if as you look closer, there are actually it's carved out of the living rock, but it's been reinforced with steel, and there is actually regressed into the side of it, which is not visible from where the rest of you all came in originally. Uh, a flight, a rung, a series of ladder rungs carved into it, so that someone could hold on. A humanoid, approximately medium sized, could hold on and climb up.
Hmm. Does it cost an action to observe that passively, or
Yeah, that's sort of an investigation thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But you can move up still if you still have movement. You want to climb
Hmm.
it.
Let me see. I don't have enough movement to
Because
get right up to it.
because the ladder rungs are not really obvious. They're sort of almost they're not deliberately camouflaged, but they're because they're recessed, you had to go looking for it.
Mm, I see. Well, I don't want to risk falling into the lava, so someone else can do that. I'll just stand here.
Well, you can't fall into it. You can fall on top of it, but you can't fall into it. You have what walk.
Oh, true, you did do that, didn't you?
Hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah. Hmm.
Having just
Ooh.
gotten some new shoes, do you really want to risk ruining them
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'm
and
good.
being barefoot again like a like a wretched peasant? Um,
No.
all right, very good, Cracker.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go over to where Dylan's pointing with her nose, paw, etc.
Her
And
entire physical being.
so I don't know if we can share a square because we're overlapping a little bit. Um,
I mean, normally no, but in
can
this
I look?
case, I'll allow it.
Okay, can I look over her giant shoulder and see what she's looking at?
Yeah, it's exactly as I described. It looks like it's natural up to a point, and then after that, it looks like there's a little circular column that arises out of a larger natural formation of rock that looks like a column, and it's just a little bit wider than it is tall.
So if I yell out, "Hey, someone come over here and stand on this. I'm too big." That's my action.
Okay. It's not so big that uh, it's it's big enough for somebody to stand on if they wanted to, but it's really a little bit too small because it's only 6.
This is like a button?
I don't know. What do you think a button looks like?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought in my mind it was like a little platform that someone had to like put their foot on and go up or something. Okay. I had the wrong thing in my head.
I mean,
Okay.
this is not Mario Brothers, but if you wanted to try to jump on it, try to get the magic
My
invisible
God.
mushroom,
Yeah,
you
okay. We've
might
been playing
you might
Wonder.
succeed. Yeah, yeah. Never know.
A little bit too much Wonder. Okay. Then can I just like press on the little thingy?
Sure, sure.
Okay. With my big giant finger?
Yeah. And
Okay.
as you press down on it, it lights up briefly, and the you hear the dragon's roar just cease.
Okay. Cool.
And as you press down on it, you also realize that there is very limited carvings around the outside of it. And it seems to be carved in some language that looks a bit familiar to you, but not. What languages does Cracker recognize or no?
Common?
Right. Anything
Or
else?
Orc?
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not Orcish and it's not common, but you've seen this before.
Okay. All right. I can't do much else because I
Okay.
I did shout and press
You,
a
you had
button.
a you had a pretty busy turn.
I did lots.
Yeah. Favor?
So I'll probably start moving towards. Oh, Racker.
Okay. Careful of the lava.
Yeah. They. Oh.
Oh no!
Just walk right into it.
I melted.
I think
your little dog Toto too.
one of those. Okay, so can I jump over the lava?
You
This
can.
little tiny.
What do I always say? You can certainly try.
Okay.
Good luck.
Uh,
You'll need it.
do acrobatics.
Yes. Somebody's eventually going to fail.
It'll probably be me with the way this has been going.
Ooh.
She says just before she does like the most amazing somersault and pirouette.
I'm clapping for her.
Okay, so then I come over here and stop.
I was once at a nightclub in near Angkor Wat in the city that serves all the tourists for Angkor Wat in Cambodia, and it's called Siem Reap, and it's where all the tourists hang out and everything. And I was traveling by myself, and I decided to ask this girl who looked like she was there with her friend, her female friend, to dance, and it turns out they were Brazilian, and I spoke some Portuguese. So, and she said, "No, no, no, I can't dance. I'm not a very good dancer." I was like, "Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fine." And then we started dancing, and then I got up on one of these dancing platforms, like they sometimes have in these clubs, and I pulled her up onto the platform. We started dancing together, just the two of us on this little platform about the size of like 4 feet wide. And she was very good, actually. She kept up with me completely. And afterwards, I said, I realized that a Brazilian saying that they can't dance is a bit like a Brazilian saying they can't play football. Relative to other Brazilians, maybe they're not that good, but compared to the vast majority of the world's population, they're amazing. This is a bit like what Feyre is saying when she says she can't do it, and then suddenly she does this amazing, agile wood elf only, Legolas type move, jumping over this crevasse with a little bit of lava in it. Completely unnecessary. All the flourishes she throws in there, but well done. All right. Anything else besides jumping and impressing everyone with your agility and dexterity? You still have an
No.
action. That's not
Oh,
actually
I
an
do?
action. Jump over it. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just like peek over at these stairs.
Yes. So Feyre has been here before, and
Yeah.
you recognize that this area with the lava pouring down is where you've seen the door.
Mhm.
Now, the door is obviously buried underneath this lava. You don't know why the lava's there, but this is something this is new relative to the last time you were here, which was quite a long time ago, admittedly, easily months. And the
So can
lava seems
I?
to be pouring out of an opening above what you thought where the door was.
Okay. So can I like see if I happen to see anything that would make sense as to why there's suddenly a waterfall of lava,
A
a
lava fall.
lava fall. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, it's yeah, I'd say that's probably investigation. Obviously, you're not going to touch it, but and do you have a background that's related to engineering of any kind?
Um. No, I don't think so.
Rocks? Okay.
Hermit. So.
Okay. All right. So you do see that there is what appears to be an opening over what was the door, and it's the lava sort of just spilling out over it, out of it and over it, slightly shooting out, almost as if it's a bit like a waterfall. You've seen plenty of waterfalls in your life, both above the surface and in the underdark. Um, the opening itself is not a completely natural looking fissure. It's not just like a crack in the side of the cavern wall that's opened up. It almost looks like it's got been carved, maybe. It's kind of oblong, but it's fairly uniform looking. It reminds you a little bit of some of the defenses that you've seen in Vizeran Devir's little castle. Sorry, Zanice.
So
Oh,
I will.
actually, it's the start of a new round. Should we all take a break? Do you guys want to keep going,
Oh,
or shall we take
yeah.
a
Sure.
break?
Coffee.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Daria.
No problem.
Okay, so let's take let's call it 7 minutes. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
See ya.
Hi, we hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
Hold
my earrings.
Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
So I believe it's Daria's turn.
Yes. So I was busy looting, so I'm gonna come nearby Lev, thinking to myself, where did the dragon go? What? Hey Bailev, could I ask you to maybe detect if these two things are magical? And I show her the medallion and necklace.
Okay. And it's Violet's turn.
Mhm.
No, I'm not your magic. I'm not your free magical detection.
Do it yourself. No, just kidding. Of
The
course.
last time Zanice protects you from having a penis drawn on your forehead while you sleep.
I still need my personal protector, so of course, Denise. I'd love to.
She's so
And-
lovely.
Okay. Hey.
I'm starting to cast Detect Magic. It
Okay.
will take a while.
It will take a while. It will
Turn-based.
take 10 minutes, which is literally 100 turns. You're not going to get to do anything for the rest of the session, basically.
It's
Anyway,
okay, I
please.
protect her.
All right. Okay.
Did Feyre tell us what she knows of this? This lava thingy here.
I don't think she mentioned it.
Okay.
So if you want to use your action and start the detect magic ritual spell next round, you could use your action to do a little insight check and ask her.
Well,
Oh, that seemed a bit rude.
yeah.
Or you could just ask. I mean, hey, you're the one who brought us here.
Yeah, I think I would like to do that. Okay, I will do this later, Denise.
No
I will
problem.
do it definitely. But Feyre, you brought us here, and I feel a bit lost as to where to go. And you're looking at this thing, and it's really ominous, this lava thing. So, do you know more about this? Question mark.
Yes, I was just confused because the last time I was here, this lava fall has replaced the door that I had seen.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't think we're getting through there like this. So, we need, I don't know, maybe there's a solution somewhere. I will be busy casting Detect Magic though, so you can solve this.
Okay. Delyn's turn.
If I hear Violet ask Feyre about this, I am going to walk. Let's see. I'm going to walk down here, trying to avoid the lava, just
Mhm.
over to the lava fall to see if I can see anything next round. Since I have to
Okay.
dash.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. I mean, just without having to use an action to do a perception check. You don't see anything other than what's already visible there. Occasionally, in between little spurts of the lava, because it doesn't come out entirely smoothly all the time. It's not a complete liquid. You do see flashes of what appear to be a reflection of some of the orangey light that permeates the entire cavern. So it may be that there's something behind the lava that's shiny.
Okay. I might have an idea.
Okay.
Not this round.
Okay. All right. Charlotte. I mean, technically, this is kind of like the anus of a stone wall.
I'll just move up here. What can I do? What can I do? I'll look for more people since I failed that perception check. Try it again.
Okay.
I'll look for shadows.
Okay. Or you could always dash and just jump all the way over there to where Delin is.
Why? It looks dangerous.
It does look dangerous. It looks
I'd have to jump over all these like lava pools. I'm gonna have to do it anyway, I guess, one day.
unless somebody wants to carry you. You've got
That-
several people in your room
Yeah.
now that are big enough to carry you.
And put me on his shoulder.
One of them could even
perception
throw
check.
you. All right.
I don't know about that. I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting a good feel of the room. There are occasionally you see little broken bits that don't on the ground that don't look like just naturally forming obsidian. And there are even little what appear to be symbols on them. Would you remind me what languages you speak?
Elvish and common.
Mm. Not Elvish.
I see. I know,
It-
like
It looks very much like this particular cavern had a purpose. It's not just, although the previous cavern looked like it was almost entirely natural forming. There are remnants as you pay closer attention to the actual formation and structure and the architecture. You realize there are remnants of some sort of civilized hand in this. Cracker.
Cracker's gonna walk back here. So I'm gonna go over this lava flow. Acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
How?
once you've passed that particular area, you can do it without rolling.
Okay.
again.
I know how to get there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over here. Sorry if I'm on you. I'm kind of like beside everyone. Sorry, Charlotte.
Are you just
big
gonna
butt
fart
in
on
your
top of her
face.
head? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say.
don't be disgusting.
Who wants a ride? I got it. Someone's got to check out these things over here, and I don't know what it says. I can't read it. Yeah.
Don't be disgusting. I'm the only one who draws penises on foreheads around here.
That's different. It's not well bodily function. It's just a body part.
It wasn't that long ago. Somebody was investigating alien corpses. Okay. Right. You offer a ride. Does anybody say yes?
I will.
Okay. Feyre assents. Does Cracker have any movement left? Does she want to try to pick her up?
Oh, I think I can pick her up, but I think. Hold on. I don't think I have much movement left. Not really. So
Are you
I'm just over
straddling the
here.
lava now?
Yeah, I'm straddling the lava, and I'm taking whoever's going for a ride over here to look at this stuff.
Okay, like a 1940s women work poster.
Yeah, just like that.
Excellent. Okay, Feyre, it's your turn. So if you want, you can clamber up Cracker, assuming she lets you.
Yeah, can I climb up?
Oh yeah.
How are you carrying her? Piggyback, fireman, under your arm,
She's up on
by
my
the scruff
shoulder.
of her neck,
Up on the shoulder.
up
like
on the shoulder.
like Tiny Tim in that last scene of Dickens.
Sure, Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I wonder if Hannah can give us a God bless us all, everyone, in the Tiny Tim voice.
I can if it's necessary.
The passive aggressiveness. My God. All right, fine,
God
never.
bless us, everyone.
Well done, Hannah. All right, very good. Yeah, so you're all ready to go. As soon as Cracker starts moving, she won't have to use any movement or action to pick you up, and she can carry you. Cracker, you're strong enough and big enough that you can take one more person if you wanted to. So I'll leave it to the rest of you guys to decide how that's going to happen, if it happens. Zanice.
I'm just gonna say protect Byleth and look at Charlotte.
Okay.
I'm not gonna jump over lava, so I'm gonna Misty Step
Okay,
right here, and then
nice. Of course, as a tiefling with fire resistance, it might not even
Move
bother, and
here.
you're already water walking.
and look at that thing that Cracker was talking about.
Okay. What languages does Zanice know? Ooh, what was that?
I hit my mic.
Oh, okay.
Dwarvish, Common, and Infernal.
It is in Dwarvish.
Yes,
Yay.
I'm useful.
Yeah. So part of it has been etched out as almost as if it had been deliberately defaced, not in a, constructive, let's rewrite it kind of way. It's obviously been scratched out violently by some other person or creature from versus the original inscriber. But what you can make out seems to suggest that this is part of a defense system for what is called Cavern 2.
Okay, I'm gonna yell that to everyone.
Okay. There's a there's a thin layer of volcanic ash that covers part of what is an inscription. Nobody who was looking at it would have known that it was there, but because you read Dwarvish, you understand that some of the symbols end oddly. And so it's obvious that there's something still written underneath that isn't visible to the naked eye. And as you pass your hand over it, it clearly states the instructions associated with this illusion, which is of a red dragon that will continue to circle the room, allowing defenders time to move into position. And it says that the illusion will run for 5 minutes continuously, and then reset for 10 minutes, after which it can be reactivated for further 5 minutes, and so on.
So that's what happened to the dragon. Okay.
Very good. Well done, Daria. Byleth.
Yes. Okay, I'm a bit confused because I would like to go over this lava, but would it take an action to, make all the checks?
No, you're just moving, but if you are trying to jump over it like everybody else has been doing, you'll have to roll acrobatics checks.
So it would take an action.
No, in this case, it doesn't take an action to roll the acrobatics checks.
Okay. Then I would like to talk to my gals here. Okay, I want to say two things. First of all, Charlotte, you can climb on Cracker, because of my hellish resistance. And Feyre, why were you even here before in the first place?
Very good.
I was out scouting for Devere.
Mm.
One of his many plans of destruction, and happened upon this, but it was too hot, so I had to leave, and he was very disappointed.
Oh, sure you did great. It's not appreciative enough.
Well, I
Okay.
failed, so
Oh, it's just, I don't know, an impossible task, I guess. He should have done it himself. Maybe that's because he's the former Archmage,
Zenise vomits.
Okay. And then I'm going to move to, well, I can move to here and
Okay, well, let's do one
one.
acrobatics check at a time.
Okay.
If you fail, you're
So
gonna have to stop because you're in the middle of lava, so you're gonna have to deal with
yeah,
that.
okay. 17.
Okay, yeah.
Yay.
What does it
And
look
another
like
one
when
right now.
Byleth crosses a lava stream?
I
Anything
want to do
fancy?
like, yeah, I want to do like the splits when I'm going over, like a
A
really
split?
long jump, and like like when my legs are going
Like a
up
ballerina?
all the way. Yeah, like that.
Uh-huh.
And of
As a
course, I'm twisting my mustache.
as as a as opposed to a hurdler. I can see the image there, like sort of Byleth in a Swan Lake type pose,
Yeah,
doing a
exactly.
leap, and then evilly twirling her mustache at the same time while she looks at the audience sideways. Very nice. Okay, Byleth, go ahead and roll your second acrobatics check. Let's hope it lives up to the image that you're delivering for everyone. Ah!
Oh my god.
Dude.
It was the mustache twirl that did it.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, I do have
no.
the infernal thing. So.
Yes. You watch as Byleth does an absolutely beautiful first leap, and then the second leap is completely unnecessary and overdoes it. And much like a famous snowboarder who blew her gold medal at a Winter Olympics a few years ago, she completely flubs the final landing unnecessarily, trying to make something too complicated. And she lands. How would she land? On her butt? Her back? Her face?
No face. On my butt.
Not the face, on your butt. Okay.
On the face.
Yeah, not the face. Roll a d6.
Pew pew. 1.
Okay, so we'll say that you take no damage, but your your trousers and your robe are burned on the back, so now you have a big scorch mark on your butt.
That's okay.
All right.
Bit embarrassed, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
live.
you will live. Okay. Delin.
I am going to get as close I can to the lava fall to see if there's kind of any room to go on the backside of it.
Mm.
See if there's any room
Okay.
to wiggle in there.
So the first thing you notice is that this is a door that is in fairly good condition, with the exception of sorry, this is a door that looked like it used to be in very good condition, but is now fairly heavily damaged. It's pitted by the lava. It's bulging in areas. In some areas, it's actually glowing red hot, almost as if it's just come out of a forge. And you feel as if the heat from the lava, just from where you are, is so powerful that quite possibly the metal door itself is extremely hot.
Mm.
There is no gap along the outer edge of the door, except where the lava meets the bottom of the door. You can see that the white hot level of the door from through the lava flow looks like it could be that the lava is also coming from out underneath it. But you can't tell until you can get past the lava itself. The lava doesn't just form a physical barrier, it also obscures by virtue of all the smoke that it's creating.
Okay.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Let's see. Puppies. I'll go on Cracker.
Okay. Does Cracker allow it, or does she just sort of shrug her off, like, "Get off me, kid"?
Oh no, I can do 2 Tiny Tims. Come on up, second Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll go on the shoulder. The other
Alright.
shoulder.
Cracker, the tree ant carrying 2 halflings to the battle. Okay. Very good. And now it's Cracker's turn.
And we're gonna go here. Oh wait, it's half move. Is it half movement or full movement that I have?
I'll just say it's the
Can I just
you
walk
can
back?
yeah, you can just do whatever.
Okay. So I'm just
I
gonna do
mean,
whatever.
you're
Can get
carrying
here.
these 2. We'll just say that you're carrying all of them.
Yep. Come and have a look at this. And that's me.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
think I
you've
gently set them down.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Feyre.
So we've already figured out what it says, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zanice has reviewed it. There's stuff that's not visible because it's been scratched out. And you don't necessarily know what everything that Zanice has read, but I don't think Zanice did Zanice share it with the party? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's told you what she read.
Okay. So can I ask her what she thinks we should do?
Sure. Daria, does Zanice have an opinion?
I think we should wait 10 minutes and see if the dragons come back.
Interesting. Since you've
And-
been asked, oh, sorry, go ahead.
And maybe look for another thing like this that maybe stops the lava pool or waterfall.
Yes. Okay. Because the 2 of you are talking to each other, Feyre, although she's a hermit, she's lived most of her teen years in what is essentially a castle. And Zanice being fluent in Dwarven, you never really can learn a language without learning something about the culture as well. I'm going to let 2 of you, and since you specifically interacted with her, because Feyre specifically interacted with Zanice, I'm going to allow the 2 of you to roll a joint roll. So I'm going to average your rolls. You can roll a combined investigation check. So both of you roll investigation. We'll average it. Ooh, that's good.
Investigation.
Oh no! The wizard lets down the side. How can you have a +0 for investigation for as a wizard?
I'm not a wizard, I'm a cleric.
Right, sorry. Okay, so you think I forgot about that. So you think that oh, but you have advantage on it because you've been living in a castle. So roll again.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
But just once, just one more. You've already rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. So don't roll with advantage.
Yes, just roll one more time. Normally. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. So the 2 of you put your heads together basically, and you come up with this idea that perhaps this is a defense, much like what Vizeran Devere has described are murder holes in the entryway to the little stronghold that he lives in with you. And he has described, although he's never used it himself, he's described to you that some of the surface races who have these kinds of constructs, they also allow the and Delina, of course, as a former soldier, will understand some of this, but she's not currently part of the conversation. They will allow defenders inside the structure to attack those who are assaulting the castle, including by pouring hot water, boiling oil, boiling sand, heated sand upon the attack, especially if they're in an entryway trying to assault a door. And that if that were the case, since the lava is pouring out, that would imply that whatever needs to be done to stop it would probably be on the other side of the door.
Okay, and so I share this with everyone?
Yeah, you guys are basically spitballing, as they would say. So you're speaking out loud. Well done. That was very smart, Hannah. Zanise's turn.
Moving here. Byleth, are you okay?
Okay, I think
Like
I
little
need a
bits
new
of
robe.
little bits of smoke rising up from behind her hair.
It's gonna
I
be
see
fine.
you still got your mustache. That's good.
Yeah, at least not the face.
All right. Was that your action?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to check on her.
Very good. Well done, Daria. If you didn't have inspiration already, you got one for playing the role there. All right, Byleth.
Okay. I'm motivated by Zanise's words. I can just go, right? I don't need to roll another check.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
you've fallen in, and you can climb your way out, and you won't have to cross another lava stream until you get to that big
Very nice.
plateau with Dylan.
Okay. Can I go up to here? Or is
Yeah,
that
sure.
like a jump over here and stuff? Okay.
It is a jump, but it's really more of a
Yeah.
climb, and it's not so dangerous without lava.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna I think I'm gonna make myself comfortable and start casting detect magic.
Ah, very good. Okay. All right, Dylan.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sit down and think.
Okay. If you want to tell me what you're trying to do, maybe that sit down and think is your action to actually come up with whatever it is you're trying to achieve or resolve.
Well, I was thinking about it, but I don't think it's possible to use, let's see, stone shape to kind of make some of the rock come out of the rock face on the side
Mm.
up from the lava and kind of make it come into the lava so that the lava flows away from the door.
Mm. Well, I mean, you won't know till you try it.
I know. But the problem also is that I don't have any level 4 spell slots left. Because of
Ah,
the conjure elementals. Then we have to stay the night. So I'm just gonna sit and think about it for a while to see if I think that it might work.
okay. So since you're taking an action to do it, you can try, I don't know, Arcana, Nature.
Nature.
What or what else would you make the argument for? What other skill check if you prefer? Maybe
Survival.
investigation.
Must have been no. Then nature.
Yeah, I'd say nature is probably a better fit. Survival's, yeah. Okay,
Oh, 17. Sorry, I
okay,
had the advantage.
no worries. You think that as you look at this stone, I mean, although it is molten stone and it is heating up other bits of stone around it and also heating up the metal door, it must be the case that this lava can be controlled by the stone that's surrounding it, because clearly it isn't just widening out and getting worse and worse as you've been here for the last few minutes. So there should be a way to use the stone that already is toughened up and hard enough around the outside of the lava flow to redirect it in some fashion.
While I'm sitting there thinking, I'm going to scratch my head with my claws.
Okay.
So that everyone knows that I'm thinking. I'm thinking hard.
Your tail twitching back and forth.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Charlotte.
I use the help action on Byleth and like make her cast a spell quicker or something. Maybe.
That's a
Is that a
great
thing?
idea, but unfortunately we can't do that with the ritual spells. But you could definitely use
Okay.
the help action for other things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it's a very good idea.
Thought maybe I could like go and rub her shoulders or something. Help her relax. Mm.
No, you read that part wrong. It's Leviosa.
Yeah, exactly.
So helpful.
And now the ritual spell takes twice as long. Uh,
Leviosa? I have to think of the pronunciation too now. Oh no.
Well, I don't know. In that case, maybe I'll look for like a switch or something.
uh-huh.
Maybe like a rock that's like slightly more raised than other rocks.
Sure. Yeah. And does Charlotte have a background in raised rocks? Was she
No.
raised by rocks?
No. Maybe she had a pet rock.
Maybe she had a pet rock. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, if she had a pet rock, you might be able to find other rocks that look like they could be good pet rocks.
Oh.
They don't require that much care. They don't run away. They sit whenever you tell them to. Uh, you don't find
Just throw them.
anything. Yeah. Um, you don't find anything that looks like an obvious switch here, which is not to say that there aren't other things. Remember, you did find something that looked like some sort of a tower earlier.
True.
There are other signs now that you know what to look for, not that you can read it, but Zanise has pointed out that this is Dwarvish, and you now recognize them because you've seen a bit of Dwarvish as well, just, little bits here and there, especially when you all ran into the original Dwarven tunnels and encountered their ancient guardian, which you then destroyed in an act of art malice. Um, there are signs elsewhere of Dwarvish civilization. There's carvings on some of the walls. It's not entirely covered, but there are little bits here and there. Of course, you can't read it, so it doesn't really make any sense to you. I don't, right? Charlotte doesn't read Dwarvish, right?
No.
Just Elvish. And of course, Dwarven script looks, very blocky, and it's not very pretty to look at relative to your experience with Elvish. But it's clearly there. You can see little bits here, little bits there. There's some inscriptions in this bit down here, closer to the doorway. Cracker.
Well, Cracker's just, being Cracker. So I'm just gonna go stand over here and ready my longbow for any incoming weirdos.
Okay. How long is enlarge reduce? Is it 1 minute?
I don't know.
I don't think it would work anymore because I'm casting
Okay.
another
I was gonna say,
concentration spell.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna think. Okay.
Uh,
So Cracker just
That's why I was waiting.
Yep. Okay. And Feyre. Anything for
Um,
Feyre?
Feyre is going to move down here
Mhm.
and look at the inscription.
Okay. Does she speak Dwarvish?
No, I was
Okay.
hoping it wasn't Dwarvish.
It's all fairly consistent with what Zanise has pointed out to you on the dais. It's cracked. It's not like a large plaque or anything. It looks, you can roll an insight check if you want. That'll be your action.
Okay. Losing my sheet. Um,
So you can double click, left click on the name to minimize it, and then it doesn't close, and then double left click to reopen it.
yes, I do that, but I keep losing the minimized one. An insight.
Yeah. So again, you're not super familiar with all this, but you're a reasonably wise person. Your guess is these are probably utility signs of some sort. Um, there are things that look a bit like they could just be arrows It's hard to tell sometimes because it's already kind of angular, but some of them might just be directional arrows as opposed to actual symbols of letters. And they seem to be pointing at the direction of the door. They seem to be pointing in other areas, like down some of the corridors that you can see.
Okay. I share this with everyone.
Okay. Zanice, the only dwarven speaker in the group.
Moving closer to Byleth and casting telepathic speech on Dalin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell her what we find out about this thing and that it probably can be turned off, but on the inside of this thing.
Okay, excellent.
And
just so you know,
yeah.
that's an excellent use of your action. Just so you know that Dalin can hear everything.
But she can
and-
speak back to me now.
Right. Perfect. Excellent.
And I'm gonna ask her that she found out something.
All right.
Well, I didn't find out something. There's no way to get back or into the door from here now. But is there any way? Have you found any way around to get to the other side?
Wasn't looking. And that's it.
Okay. Byleth.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm still casting, I guess.
Oh, right. Dalin.
Well, I heard they've been talking and that everything is in Dwarvish, so I can't really help there. And I can't help here. So I'm just gonna sit and meditate for a while. So that
Okay.
it looks like I'm thinking, doing something productive, but I'm not.
Well, as you're meditating, go ahead and roll another nature check because you're obviously meditating on the door, right? On the lava.
Yep.
Okay.
19. Wow.
So one thing you have realized is that much like your ability that you have you've shared with the rest of the party to walk on water, the lava is technically a liquid. And while it has covered parts of the floor, it's not clear where and how deep the lava goes. The part of the door that you cannot see may be so badly deteriorated by the lava, and the lava itself may be so deep that there is a way to get to the other side of the door, but
Okay.
you'd have to swim through it.
Okay, I'm going to be really stupid because that's my action to sit and think. And getting this idea, I'm just gonna bounce into the lava and hope that it pushes me out on the other side. Towards the door.
And the rest of you watch as Dalin commits suicide.
No. Oh no. All of a sudden. Why? What was the thought process?
Okay. So did you cast fire resistance on yourself or anything?
Nope.
Oh my God.
No?
I can't cast anything.
You didn't have it already activated somehow?
Nope.
That seems okay. That was, yeah.
No, it's
That
not
is-
smart.
Yeah, okay. This is a case of a player getting frustrated that the DM's trap is too hard to decipher. Either give me the solution or I surrender and I commit suicide. Okay. Yeah, the rest of you watch as Dalin disappears into the lava.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Her tail just disappears and then bloop. Henrietta, do you want to roll? I don't even know what you'd roll here. Constitution saving throw?
Sure. I don't have any inspiration either.
Can I
Oh,
give her my
God.
inspiration?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, you can
No,
let her roll.
This
Yeah,
is my stupid shit. Don't help
No,
me
no,
with
no,
it.
Well, I mean, you know,
I want
We
to
don't
get
want you to die.
yeah,
Just
this
take
is
it.
not. It's not like lava is completely not going to hurt you. I mean,
So,
Just
I'll be
take it.
fine.
Just take it.
she's relying on the goodwill of the DM here. Okay.
Oh. Let's
Maybe
see.
you could have just.
Constitution. What? 18.
All right. Normally this would be a. Well, I'm sorry, that's not what
1 point of damage. Great.
I
Thank you, Al. I'm gonna take it.
So, you start swimming. Do you have a swim speed?
As a cat, I don't think so. It doesn't say anything, so I guess it's
I think some of them
fogged.
do have. I think some of them do have swim speeds, but you don't.
Yeah, but I
have
don't
swim.
think the
Which
saber-tooth
is
tiger
weird, right?
does.
Because tigers actually are very good swimmers in real life.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not saber-tooth tigers. Okay, so
I do have some momentum going through because I run towards it and plunge my
okay, all right. So on the first round, you're going to take 14 points of fire damage, and what is your movement speed?
40.
40.
Yes.
20 feet. Okay, so you can swim for 20 feet. All right. So you swim and you kind of claw your way through it, and you do emerge in a darkened cavern. The rest of you aren't going to see this. I've got this prepared, but since it's just Delin, I'm not going to show the rest of you until she can see it. It's a darkened cavern. It's lit only by the lava that trails along the floor. And you can climb out covered in lava, all burning to death.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need at least one
I'm
whole
glowing.
turn. You're glowing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and my own torch.
You're your own torch. You look like the Human Torch, and you're also still burning. It's like the heat metal spell now.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to take another turn to get it off you, unless you want to try to do something else.
No, I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I haven't done a
Give
lot
me
yet.
another. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Are you still a cat?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
22. Wow.
All right. So you'll take 12 points of fire damage.
Yep. Still a cat.
Oh wow, that's a powerful cat.
Mhm.
Okay. So you managed to shake off pretty much all the lava. It's horrible. Obviously, it would have melted anybody else. And you're now in a large tunnel. This is a very, very large tunnel for what you suspect are supposed to be dwarves. But at the same time, you recognize that this is probably a tunnel that they use for some significant purpose. You're not a real expert on it. From your military perspective, you can tell that this is wide enough that they could easily have fit 4 dwarves abreast. So whether or not this was used just for military purposes or partly for military purposes, it certainly would work as a way to get troops quickly from one position to another position. Inside the door, you also see that there is a small carved panel. It has a lot of various Dwarven script on it, which you recognize but cannot read. And there are what appear to be several levers.
Okay.
There are 3 levers, and they are all in the down position.
I'm turning into Moxie. With her buttons.
I don't know what to tell you. I guess somebody had to do it, but I'm a little surprised it was you. Maybe all that testosterone from the karate is making you
Maybe.
a little bit more aggressive.
Had to try.
Go eat some tofu, it'll balance you out.
Well, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. The rest of you have no idea what's happened to Lynn. For all you know, she's dead.
Do I still have a connection with
If you're alive, yes.
Sinise?
If
Oh,
you're
yes,
alive,
right.
yes.
Okay.
I'm alive.
Yeah. All right.
And I guess she will still have the connection, so she knows I'm alive.
Yeah, sure. In that case,
Even if I can't say anything to her, she knows
yeah.
I'm alive.
In that case, Daria, let's have a wisdom saving throw.
Oof. I'm screaming.
As
Swimming
you
through the
suffer
lava.
as you suffer the psychic damage of Delin literally
Oh, God.
bathing in boiling stone. And that's gonna fail, so you can take
Oh,
half the potential damage. There you go. That'll be
oof.
16 points. Are you still conscious?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
and then you can do one more wisdom save
sorry.
for
Oh my
another
God.
15 points.
I'm down.
And the rest of you who
Right.
don't know what the hell is
Going
going on, you just see Delin
Yeah,
disappear,
no.
and then Zanish just collapses after she screams out loud. And where's your healer? Oh my god, do you have a healer now?
Yeah, we have a cleric. I've abandoned my
Why?
healer duties. We have a cleric now.
Feyre.
Yes. How do you do?
I didn't think that she would take damage, then I wouldn't have done it. But
Of course, Feyre is, a cleric, but she's told you she's really interested in Curansely, who is, a goddess of vengeance and death and undead. I mean, she might not even have a healing spell prepared or want to use it.
I'm gonna become a sacrifice.
yeah.
You're the sacrifice to Curansely. So, Hannah, does Feyre feel like helping out, or does anybody else want to help out? Some of you still have good berries, I believe.
I thought I had to wait for my turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you should have to wait. So we'll make it Charlotte's turn. Charlotte, do you want to do something? You just
just
hear you hear Sinise scream and collapse. And it's so severe that you even feel like you can see, how like your body can suffer physical manifestations even though there's only a mental anguish. You see Zanise's skin bubble as if she's broken out in hives or been badly burned, which is really weird because she's a tiefling.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Then I guess I'll just have to go and give her a good berry. I wasn't going to, but now that you've given me that image, there you go.
You weren't going to unless I gave you a horrible image. Poor thing.
Well, it didn't seem that bad at first, so I was
She,
just going
she,
to run in the other direction.
she collapsed like she was dying.
No, she'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Okay. All right. All right.
She's a good
All right,
and
Zanish,
strong, good down
and while you're down there and she's still unconscious, do you first draw a penis on her forehead?
there. No, it wouldn't be appropriate this time.
I don't know. I don't want to take away your agency. I mean, okay. Yeah, Zanish, you awaken. You awaken to Charlotte leaning over you, stuffing something in your mouth, and looking very terribly concerned.
Thanks. She's alive.
So there is some trust at least.
And I give her a thumbs up.
No, not a thumbs up, no.
Yeah, we've had enough thumbs up for a while.
Oh, sorry.
You don't remember the last session?
Yeah. Cracker, on the lookout for anything else going on, is suddenly surprised by all the screaming, everybody else screaming and shouting, and people collapsing and people running over. Anything else going on for Cracker?
I don't know. I see Zanice get up. I'm kind of wondering if I should go and get the Durogar, like Ashley or something, to come over and look at this stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been smart to have some of the dwarves take a look at the dwarven stuff?
Yeah. So I'm gonna shout out, "Hey Ashley, you might want to have a look at this stuff." And I don't know what these jokers are doing. And that's what I'm doing.
Well done, Yvonne. Who says you're a flighty ditz in the morning?
But I
You
am.
literally got 7 dwarves over there. Yeah. All right. So Ashley saunters over with the rest of her little entourage, and they They manage to avoid most of the lava. Why don't you actually, before we do that, before they jump anything, do you want us to try to cross the lava? I don't think it looks very safe.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, I mean, it is lava.
I know, but
They're-
they're Durogar. They've been around this stuff for ages.
They're smart enough to. I think they would respond that they're smart enough to avoid walking across lava.
Oh, true.
So she's asking you.
Oh, I guess I could. Do I have a? Can I say anything else? I just don't know how much I can say on my turn.
Yeah, go ahead. You can have a reasonable conversation because she's taking
I-
her turn.
Can I shout out to Byleth? Hey, make me big. I'll go get him.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. And now it is Feyre. Feyre, you rock up on the scene. Zanice is on the floor, conscious. She manifests the physical symptoms of somebody who's got second-degree burns across her entire body. Her face is bubbled up. Her skin's bubbled up. She looks terrible. Charlotte, of course, is looking terribly concerned. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell with those two. Absent-mindedly twiddling a pencil, thinking maybe this is my chance. What do you want to do, Feyre?
I will move over to them because I'm thinking that, these people are the only chance I have to see Kier Ansley. So probably don't want them dead. And we have so many other sacrifices that could be used. So I will then cast Cure Wounds.
Excellent.
Uh,
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, Zanice, you look a little bit better.
I'll tell her she owes me.
Yeah. I'm gonna save you from the Vir.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, why not? Why can't we all be good? Now you've resorted to charging each other now, keeping track of favors for each other. All right. Zanice.
I'm gonna stand up, saying to myself, stupid burning cat. And I'm gonna tell everyone that that Dallin was that Dallin was alive at least few seconds ago, and I lost a connection with her.
Right. Very good. Well done. Okay. And Byleth.
Well, I was casting Detect Magic, and I was very concentrated on it, so
Okay.
I didn't get anything. So
You didn't even notice that Zanice was on the floor until she literally flopped down and
no,
her unconscious arm banged into your.
yeah. I also didn't know where Henrietta or where Dylan went, and then I was like, oh my god, why wouldn't she be alive? Then I was freaking out a bit. However, I unfortunately don't have any other spell slots to enlarge Cracker, so
Okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
gonna keep casting and throw a sad face to Cracker.
Okay.
No enlarge.
All right. All right, Delin.
Yeah.
You have 3 levers. They're all in the down position, and you don't
Oh.
read or speak Dwarvish.
Nope. I think I should have taken one more turn to think about this, but that's too late.
After the DM already hinted that you probably could use your stone shape idea, and
Yeah.
all you need to do is be a little patient, take a long rest. But no, somebody
Yeah.
was a little bit impatient.
Have a lot to do. We can't just keep long resting all the time.
Well, that's true.
Um.
You had 2 naturally fire-resistant team members, plus you could use some sort of spell on yourself. But
Yeah.
no, No. No. Okay,
Oh.
good.
Okay. I am going to. Fuck. I'm going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo on the levers.
All right. Well, then just roll. You can do the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and then after that, you can roll a d6.
Oh,
Since I don't know where you're starting.
okay, I'm going to do it in Elvish.
Okay.
Because I can't remember the whole riddle in English. Elle deg forteller skipet går ut I år. Grann twist. Snipp, snapp, snute, du ute. And I'm going to. That was Elvish for you. 2.
Very good. Yes. So the first thing that happens is that the door starts to open wide, and the portcullis moves up, and you get splashed with lava.
Oh,
Let's roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can avoid it,
okay.
which as a cat.
Yep. Dexterity.
It's just not your day. 32 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Oh my.
Are you still a cat?
No.
Okay. Are you still alive?
Yep.
Okay. If you scream, everybody can now hear you.
Okay. Shit. I'm just. And I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself.
Okay. All right.
Level 2.
The rest of you who are all hovered around Charlotte and Zenise can see what appears to be the glimpse of Delin behind the oh my god, the earthquakes are just getting worse and worse. Behind the lava flow.
One down. It wasn't that one.
Now, that was your free item interaction
Oh.
because it's basically just like opening a door. So if you feel like gambling again,
Huh. No, I'm going to wait and can I see no, I'm not going to do a mind link with Sniz. I'm going to use my action to try and describe one of the letters underneath one of the levers.
okay. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to whisper a letter to you in the chat.
Mhm.
You describe it verbally to the group.
Okay.
And if anybody can guess what the letter is based on your description, we'll say that you succeeded.
Okay.
And well, hang on, let me give you the letter.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna say, Sinice, there's some just dwarvish here. I need you to try and decipher what I'm telling you, okay? So first, there's a long line. I'm using my hands. You can't see my hands. Jesus. A long vertical line. And on the upper half of this vertical line, there's a half kind of circle. And on this half circle, there's a kind of tilted line down
Ah.
vertically.
Okay, so it'll, yes, very good. All right, so you succeed. Well done.
That's one letter.
So Zenise will recognize this as possibly the first letter to a word that might have something to do with lava.
Yeah, push that one.
If we have some time, I can explain the other one first before we start pulling anything. I
Oh,
kind of
why?
got splashed again.
Why be careful now? Just in for a penny,
Well,
in for a pound, as they say.
to be honest, I lost over 75 health the last couple of rounds. It hurts.
Well, on the other hand, we've got Charlotte, who's playing it safe in the back with the good berries and the little marker for drawing penises. What would you like to do, Charlotte?
I don't know.
I don't know,
I really know.
but he's so lush.
Where is she? I'm going to kill her.
For like the third time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know. I just stare at Dylan. I have no idea.
All right. Do you want to just skip your turn?
Yeah, I'll skip.
Okay. Cracker. Anything for Cracker?
I'm gonna make my way back.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to see how far I can go here. And cross there. I'll cross back here,
Okay.
and then I'll cross. So 15 takes me to here. And tell them where to go. But they have to be able to see where I'm pointing, where it's safe to cross.
Okay. Well, I'll allow you to give them advantage on their check,
Okay.
which doesn't necessarily guarantee success.
Nope.
We'll say that they go after Feyre, just to keep things simple. Now, normally it would be an action for you to get them to do something, because that's going to be their turn. So they can go on their turn, but you'll have to sacrifice your action.
Okay.
Feyre.
So I'm going to yell over to the Duergar to remind them that 3 of them have the water step spell activated on them.
Water walk. Well done. Yeah, good point. And that will include. Very good. You have a point of inspiration already?
No.
Okay. Well, you can mark one for yourself. You know how to do that on your character sheet?
No.
It's a little box in the upper left-hand corner that's empty right now. And when you click it, it'll just create what looks like a circular dragon skeleton. It's near your strength score or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I found it.
Excellent. So yeah, since you reminded, how many, Yvonne, how many of these Duergar does Cracker need? All of them? One of
No,
them?
just I was thinking Ashley mostly.
Okay.
Seems to be the clueiest.
All right. So why don't you roll for Ashley to see if she can make her check on the first one, and then Hannah, why don't you roll for the second one?
Oh wait,
Oh.
with advantage. Sorry.
Yep.
Second
With
roll.
advantage?
Oh my god. Hopefully she's the one with water stuff.
Yeah, well, she does. She's got the water walk spell, so she's
Okay.
going to slip a little bit, and she'll take a little bit of damage, but she's tough, and her boots are tough.
How many die?
You just roll 1d20.
Okay.
Or 2, actually. Sorry. 2.
Oh, very nice.
Well done. Yeah. With the guidance from Feyre, she gets across without any further incident. And she looks back at Cracker and blows a raspberry. Slightly out of keeping with the priestess of Kasuth, but there you go. All right. Zenice.
Coming a little bit closer to Dalen and question with minor illusion. Could I spell the word lava in Dwarvish?
Absolutely. Excellent idea.
So I'm gonna do that.
Well done. That's very clever. Yep. And we actually used to do that with somebody else. So yeah, terrific, Daria. Well done. Anything else? Anything else for Zanice?
No, that's it.
Okay. Byleth.
I just keep casting.
All right. As long as you're still having fun.
Hmm.
Okay. Delin.
Yes. Is it the same? Divine illusion and
Sorry.
is it the same word that she's showing me?
Oh yes, yes it is.
Okay. Just to be safe, I'm going to try and explain the other one as well.
Okay. All right. Let me get you this one. We'll call it.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is a hard one, I think. A lot of lines. It's a tilted vertical line downwards, then a tilted vertical line upwards, and another tilted vertical line downwards, and a last vertical line upwards.
W.
Very good.
It
Well
helps
done.
how we write it, because it's not downwards or upwards when you think about it.
Well done.
Cheated a little.
Yeah. So this one actually says sand.
I'm gonna just shake my head. No.
Okay.
All right.
Here goes. Free item interaction. Pull the lava lever.
All right. And as you pull it, you hear the grinding of mechanisms, dwarvish and ancient, and a squealing as some sort of possibly rusted metallic device pushes against all physics, and slowly you watch as the lava stops pouring.
Yay! I'm
Good
just
job.
while that happening, I'm just gonna duck and throw my hands over my head. Just hope that nothing splashes.
And you manage to get the lava to stop and the door to open.
Yay!
And you have successfully moved into the corridor.
Path of lava.
And this is where we'll stop today.
That's excellent. Thank you.
Thanks,
That was
everybody.
touch and go for a while.
Out of the frying pan into the lava.
Yeah.
I did not expect you to do that, but well done you.
I didn't really think it through, to be honest.
Yeah, that was uncharacteristically aggressive, I have to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done and good playing, everybody. Some really clever solutions there. I like the minor illusion subtitles by Daria and Zanice, and Hannah and Feyre came up with some pretty good ideas there. Byleth and Cracker, everybody contributed really nicely. I like that. It was good. Well, have a wonderful week, everybody, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Have a good
too.
week.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Take care.
Have a nice
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.